Hey, what's good, y'all? Not the Giants. Sorry about that. What's good, YouTube? I used to make these types of videos a lot. Ones where I would just go and do my reaction or talk about the Giants in general, provide my analysis or just rant on Giants football in general. But I got away from doing them because I think there's a lot of talented and great voices within the Giants community. People who actually dedicate their time to watch the film, study the film, and also they have the ability to actually stomach and tolerate watching this embarrassment of a franchise. And I also got away from doing those videos because I wanted to diversify the type of content I put out to YouTube and just in general. So shout out to all the other Giant content creators that can actually tolerate doing this all the time. Me, I am not one of those people. And after what I saw the first 2 weeks of this season, especially this past Sunday, I decided to make a video. I had to, and give you guys my thoughts on how I feel about the Giants this season so far, because it also has been a while since I did one of these videos, so why not? Why not? Now, I'll preface the rest of this video with this. I didn't have a lot of high hopes going into the season already. The last time I had high hopes, I put out a video saying why the Giants receiving core is one of the most underrated, groups in the NFL, only for it to be literally the worst one probably we saw this season right after I posted that video. Needless to say, I was very wrong, and I'll own that one. It was just me being an optimistic and passionate Giants fan. I learned from being overly optimistic about this team. So heading into the season, I had us winning maybe like 5 games, maybe 6 games if we're lucky. I think it is the toughest schedule in the NFL. But still, 5 games, that's a 66% improvement off last year. I wanted to see how this new look defense looked with, Javon Holland and Paulson Adebo, Abdul Carter. See second-year leaps with Tyler Nubin and Drew Phillips. You feel me? Seeing Kayvon take another step if he can. I wanted to see Russ cook one last time, okay? I wanted to possibly see some action Jackson Dart in some games. And of course, I wanted to see Malik Neighbors ascend into that best receiver in the league conversation. I knew all this. I wanted all this, but still had low expectations for the team's success as a whole. Wins. Like I said, 5 wins maybe. That would be that's our expectation. Because let's face it, outside of 2 randomly good seasons, this team has not been a true joy to root for the last 13 years. And week 1 against the Commanders showed that same story. Horrid O-line play, poor tackling, poor situational football, frustrated receivers, the stuff we're used to as Giants fans. And I thought it would be a rinse repeat of that same story this Sunday against Dallas, okay? A little bit of a side story. In one of my fantasy leagues, the loser of the previous week, they have to front a $5 parlay with 1 leg from each other player in the league. My leg for this past week, Cowboys money line. Didn't even think about it. Tuesday morning, I sent in our text, Cowboys money line. Because it's the Giants. Okay, why not? And again, this is because 0 expectations. I didn't think we were going to win maybe a game until we play the Saints. Okay, we have that tough of a gauntlet. I even reinforced that mindset. I was watching all of the Giants talk shows or just like YouTubers just saying how bad this game was. Just doom scrolling about the Giants on Twitter or X. I was just seeing a whole bunch of bad stuff about the Giants. And I'm thinking, what am I even going to get mad about? I expected us to be bad. I expected us to be mediocre. But something happened. As we crept into the weekend, I was thinking about it. Michael Parsons is gone. It was week 1. We're playing Dallas. Okay. We haven't won in Dallas in, almost a decade too. It's been great. Something told me I should be a little bit optimistic. I didn't think we were going to win the game at all. But I thought some improvement was possible. Sunday morning, just a different energy happened. I changed my Cowboys moneyline leg in my fantasy league to Chase Brown getting 2 receptions. Which he did, by the way. I wasn't as sure as I was earlier in the week. Again, I still thought the Cowboys are going to win this game. I did. I genuinely did. And the first drive of that Giants game kicked off that vibe perfectly. Okay? Including the big kickoff from Gunner. There were 5 or 6 penalties on the Giants' first possession. James Hudson. Oh, have we ever seen anything like that before? Was it 3 or 4 straight penalties on? He needed to get out of there. And after he was switched out, Russ was cooking. Russ had what, the best game of his career? Possibly. Passing yards wise, stat wise it was. Even with that happening, first 3 quarters I'm thinking we're still going to lose this game. I saw a nice Malik catch. I loved it. Loved the first Malik touchdown in the first half. Loved it. I'm still thinking we're probably going to lose this game. But I'm enjoying it. I'm having a good time. Cam Scatterbo got a lot more touches than Tyron Tracy. What's that about? But still, I saw some positives. First 3 quarters, again, I'm thinking, Giants are going to lose this game. But then the fourth quarter came around. Then we saw fireworks, ladies and gentlemen. Scatterboo, touchdown. Dallas answers back. Wandale scores late fourth quarter. Dallas answers back because Shane Bowen exists. And then with 30 seconds left, we get a Russell Moon ball to Malik. I went crazy. Dagger. This game should have been over. In 99% of scenarios, this game is over. But it's the Giants. And I told my homie, yo, I'm hyped right now, but we're still going to find a way to lose this game. I even tweeted, we're going to find a way to lose this game, aren't we? I said it. I knew it. And then the Cowboys drive a little bit down the field. They just got to get to midfield with Brandon Aubrey and his cannon of a leg, and they do it. Overtime. Still, I'm texting people. I'm like, yo, we're still going to lose this game. I don't care. Everyone's super hyped because Malik scored that touchdown. I'm still thinking we're probably going to lose this game. Then something in me shifts. The Giants start off on defense in overtime, and then we make a stop, and I'm like, wait, is this it? Are we actually going to win the game? That was the first type of doubt or positive doubt that was in my head all afternoon. I was like, wait, the Giants may actually win this game. And lo and behold, Russ begins to overcook. He does that fluke of a pass behind him that, thank God, wasn't recovered by Dallas as a fumble. And then on the next drive, he just chucked up some random throw that got picked off, man. And then, of course, Dallas drives down the field. Game winner, chicken dinner. The Giants lose again, and I knew it. Like, I knew the Giants were going to lose this game. Every single time they get you, they pull you back in. Every single time you think you're out, no, I'm out of this team. I don't want to root for this team. They find reasons to pull you back in, and they did. Malik did. This team did. That was the most explosive offense I've seen from this team since, like, Eli threw 500 yards against the Tampa Bay Bucks. That was probably Russ's best passing game of his career with no Andrew Thomas. We scored nearly 40 points for the first time in forever, and we still find a way to lose. Like, this team is crazy. Like, it's cursed or something, dude. I can't. Maybe it's because I physically spoke it into existence throughout the week or throughout the game. Just all the stuff I consumed, all the negative Giant stuff I consumed. Maybe that's why we lost. But no, maybe the team is also just cursed. Maybe. Or a more reasonable take, this team is flawed from top to bottom. You can change the head coach. You can change the quarterback, change coordinators. The result is still the same. This team is going to let you down. Meanwhile, Saquon out here winning Super Bowls, being voted the best player in the league. Xavier McKinney is a Pro Bowl caliber player. I saw Sterling Shepard have a time of his life winning games on prime time. Oh, great to be Sterling Shepard. I love Sterling, by the way, but he's on the Bucs now. I'm sure that felt good. He's like, oh my gosh, we can actually win close games down here. This is great. Never knew this existed. Whatever, man. Well, for what seems like the 100th straight time, the Giants are going to start 0-2 to kick off the season. And they're opening at home this weekend against the 0-2 Chiefs, who I'm sure aren't going to be very upset and pissed off and ready to win their first game of the season. You know? And some would say the Chiefs are beatable. Chiefs are beatable. You can get the Chiefs on this one little trap game. No. The Chiefs are going to go into MetLife, and the Giants are going to start 0-3. You know why? Because Shane Bowen exists. Anyways, if you are a Giants fan looking to celebrate an actual winning sports franchise in New York, feel free to check out my Roommate Show vlog. I went to the Roommate Show block party live, hosted by Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. I know New York Knicks players. Eli Manning was there, the GOAT, so that was a nice little crossover to see football, my favorite football team and basketball team. So go ahead and check that out. Link should be in the description or in the video somewhere up top. And if you're into fantasy football and want to follow along with one of my leagues, we have weekly recap shows every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So go ahead and stay tuned for that. And if you want to be up to date on any new content I drop for y'all, your vlog dropping soon, by the way, make sure you subscribe to the channel, have notifications turned on, and stay tuned for more, y'all. I hope your NFL team is doing well. I'm sure it can't be worse than the Giants.